YouTube, Chris with General's Comments of Pop Culture. What do we got here? All right, guys, you might think I'm crazy, but the hunt for infinity was not over. So for those of you who watch my little hunt videos, part 1 and 2, this is part 3 because I went kind of crazy, guys. And for those who are watching this that haven't watched those yet, go back and check those out because it'll make more sense to understand what I'm talking about here. So I got this package and I'm going to show you guys what is in here. So basically, just to revamp, I got a couple $100 of my Starbucks stock out and said, I'm going to take this and invest it in something that I feel would be, a worthy investment. Not just to take the $200 and spend it on something that, I frivolously want for my collection or anything like that. It was more of an investment decision, and as I said in my last video about this, if we want to talk about in financial terms, that my Starbucks stock had an average rate of return of 2%. Which wasn't doing too much. And if I could get comic books that are going, over the next few years, are going to have a higher rate of return than that, hey, it's a better decision than leaving that $200 sitting in my Starbucks stock. So as you guys know, I went out, I got my the Infinity War and Infinity Gauntlet sets from the individual off of Craigslist. I purchased something off of KRScomics.com, which I will show when I get. But then I did this too, guys. Here, let's check this out. Can I set this here for a minute so I can get 2 hands free and you guys can still kind of see what I'm doing here. This guy, man, I've had some bummer kind of packagings the last couple times. I ordered off of eBay, which is where this came from. But this time, this guy was like crazy about his packaging, which I appreciate when they do that to give you extra protection. All right, guys, this is what I got. This was an eBay auction. I bid and I won, and it is another set of Infinity Gauntlet. Now, for those of you who watch, and I'll show you again, one issue that I had with the first set that I got from the guy off of Craigslist was issue number 4 was cut bad. And it had a white strip on the bottom, and it was cut short on the top. So I have another set now. They all look fine plus near mint. And number 4 is perfectly fine. Oh, yeah, and he threw this in, too. I don't know if I already had this. I have to check. I don't know if there's any significance to this book. But that was thrown in there. And then here's 5 and then 6. So, yeah, guys, what's interesting is I was bidding on this the same day that I was communicating with a guy off of Craigslist and went and met him. And I actually won this. I won the auction before I actually committed to meeting the guy off of Craigslist. So once I won this, I was like, man, I'm good. I got what I wanted. But then I'm looking at what the guy was offering, and I was like, shoot, why not take advantage of this? And let me tell you guys, I paid the highest bid on this, which is crazy. And this is the crazy thing about eBay, guys. And you got to play this game because I don't sleep. I have just last night, I went to bed. I stopped doing homework at 2 a.m. I was tossing and turning until 4 a.m. I have issues sleeping. And plus, I am up doing homework late night every night almost. And when I'm doing this, though, I take little momentary breaks here and I check eBay. And I tend to find, I always search like ending soonest. And I find auctions that like wind down early morning, middle of the night or early morning. And for those of you who bid on eBay auctions, you know that I know there's a term for it that I've heard before, but when you like crash the last minute You know, you're sitting there at your phone or on your laptop and you watch the seconds counting down and what I do is I pick a max. This is the highest that I'm wanting to go. And you got to kind of play the game because say something's at 35 and you want your max to be 50, but then you're hip to understand that this could sell for, say, it could sell for 50 and you want it that bad. You may up your high price to 55. But what I do is I go in and I'm sitting there and I have my high price punched in. And then like with 5 seconds left, I hit place bid. And when auctions end, like in the middle of the night or early morning, there's not as many people crashing the auction. So when I bid for this, let me tell you, I won this lot. And like I said, they're fine, very fine. I mean, near mint. They look like they're in the same packages from like 1991. They're same bags and boards. So I don't even know if they came out of this. Anyways, what I was trying to say was the winning bid was $47. And then I paid $12 for shipping. So basically I paid $60 for this whole set in that Avengers book. At the same time that I was bidding on this set and won it for $47, I saw another set that wasn't even done. I don't know, it had maybe like 1 or 2 days left. And it was already almost at $100 for the Infinity Gauntlet set. So it just shows you how sometimes you can really get away on eBay with kind of coming out, winning something lowball. That's the same thing that happened with my Captain America CGC, where I couldn't believe how much I won that for next to what was trending at the time. So I paid, obviously I can't say I paid $47 for this. I paid basically $60. Shipping is included. So I came out with these books for $60. And remember, I paid $60 for this whole set plus the Infinity War set from the guy off of Craigslist. So I'm going to ask you guys again, did I make a good decision here? Did I make a good decision by the price I paid and because I had already got another set? So now I'm $120 in and I have 2 full Infinity Gauntlet sets that are in very fine near mint condition and a full Infinity War set that's very fine near mint condition for $120. And then this just really gives me different options of what I could do for these books. Now, obviously, first and foremost, I'm a collector. I always have value in being able to earn and gain off of an investment in the back of my head, but I'm more of like when I'm gone, when I'm dead and gone and my kids or my grandkids can inherit that investment. Because for me, it's not really an investment for me to kind of flip. But so I am a collector first and foremost. But this is a situation now where I think I played the chessboard accordingly to where I'm willing to kind of look at what I have here and see if I want to flip one of these Infinity Gauntlet sets. And if I was to do that, how would I do that? Another thing is like, there's the option of maybe getting one set CGC'd. And I'm not really into CGC, but I'm thinking about value here. Another thing is I'm going to be seeing Ron Lim at A1 Comics in Sacramento for Free Comic Book Day. Do I get a set signed? And OMG Chris, I was getting in a conversation with him last night, and he brought up a very good topic, or a very good point. He said he would second guess getting the set signed, unless it was specifically for your collection. If you want to frame it, hang it on your wall because it's something that you want for your collection or something like that. But if you're thinking about investment wise and trying to flip or sell some books, he said, I don't know if I would do that. And he said, because without COA, it kind of turns buyers off. So I actually sent A1 a message saying, is there any form of documented COAs available? I mean, I'd even be willing to pay, $5, $10 for one or a few for each signature. Because I know when I went to a con a couple years ago and I got a print of Mike Zeck signed it was only $20, and he included a certificate of authenticity. So, which was already pre-signed. They added like a stack there, and every print that you got, they handed one to you. So, I mean, I know, Ron Lim is there for Free Comic Book Day, and it's free, and you can get 10 books signed, which is awesome. But, obviously, I'm sure he's being paid by A1. It's marketing, it's advertising to get people into A1 for the sale. So he's getting his share, he's getting his earnings from it. Are they going to offer something like that? Now, if they are, I think I would be very inclined to get one of these sets signed. If they're not, though, thanks to Chris, I'm really second guessing it. So all these things to think about, and it's I think the whole scope of what I've been doing here is really, in a sense, different than how I usually collect. So it's been fun. It's been exciting. I love hearing your guys' feedback. I don't know if I've gotten to all the comments on my other videos yet, but I'm trying to, and I appreciate everyone's kind of different views, everyone's unique thought process and styles of, how they collect or how they would flip or how they would spend money and all that stuff. So yeah, guys, so here I am, 2 sets of Infinity Gauntlet in, 2 weeks out from the movie. So, man, we'll see. And I still got a little money out of this investment change that I got out to see if there's anything else I can kind of add on top of this in the near future here. So, lastly, before I wrap this video up, what do I have left to spend? So I got about 80. Well, I already spent a little money. I got a little money left to spend. If you guys have any kind of speculation books or any kind of key books that you think I should pick up with the rest of my investment money, hey, let me know. I'm definitely, like I said, open to opinions. I've been watching a lot of your guys have been doing videos. Some of them might not be like brand new, they may be like a few months or even like a year old, but I've been looking up speculation videos or key books that you guys think would be going up in value. Key Market Comment Watch had a video that I watched. He actually has an hour-long video, I think, that kind of relates to this, that I started to watch last night, but it was too late. I was exhausted, so I'll probably be watching that today. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I would love all your guys' feedback. Helps me, and I'm always so thankful. So, thanks again for watching. If you guys have not subscribed, please do so. Till next time.